All right, yay! Welcome to Ascend Academy and Home Parties 201. If you were not on last week, make sure you go grab the recording. We had amazing director Jess Weigel do Home Parties 101, and she was phenomenal. Megan Hall tonight, we could be sisters because we're the Hall girls, but we're not. But she's going to pick up right where Jess left off, talking about home parties. So I'm going to turn it on over to her. Make sure you have a notebook ready to take down some notes. Take it away, Megan.
Thank you, Hannah. And hello, everybody. Jess did an amazing job last week and gave me some amazing tips of ways I can change up my own home party setup. So I'm going to try not to reiterate too much of what she said, but a couple of points I think need to be, can't be overstated. And the biggest one, a couple of the biggest ones are host coaching, which she did an awesome job covering how to coach your hostess and get those parties well attended. The thing that stuck in my mind when I first started, I heard it and it has always stuck with me, is the inaccurate, I'm going to get the wrong word, KISS. Keep it Scentsy simple. Keep it simple. Don't overthink. Don't try to take too much. Like Jess showed, she showed you something that could fit in a crate. This would all fit in one bag. Now, when I first started 11 years ago, I tried to take one of every product because we only had enough products to fit in a bag. Can't do that these days. So I like to hit the highlights of the main things that people expect to see, and then do a brief catalog walkthrough. I don't walk through the entire catalog, but I want to hit some of the stuff that I couldn't bring with me because it wouldn't fit all in one bag if I did that. Like Jess, I do not put out testers right away because that's a distraction. I would wait and hand out the testers after my presentation's done. And I don't even hand the catalogs out right away. I don't do that until I want to walk them through certain items in the catalog. But speaking of presentations, that's what I'm doing for you today. That's the thing that probably intimidated me the most when I started is, okay, great, I have this business and it's a party business. And how do I do that? How do I do a presentation? And so I looked on YouTube and I did things, it was a trial and error process. So what I'm actually going to do is kind of show you what my party presentation looks like. Like I said, this all fits in one bag. I get there about a half hour before the party starts. This takes about 10 to 15 minutes to set up total. And during that time, I'm going over things with the host and she's letting people in and people are getting settled in. So let's see. So obviously I'm going to start with introducing myself. So hey everybody, my name is Megan and I have been a Scentsy consultant for 11 years. I have been married for 21 years and I have a senior in high school and a sophomore in high school. So 2 teenagers, both of whom are eventually going to go to college. So that's one reason why I'm doing this. I started selling Scentsy because I fell in love with the product. I always loved scented candles. I hated the fact that they were dangerous. So Scentsy was the answer for me. To give you guys a little bit of background on exactly what Scentsy is and how it got started, we're going to play a little game. So this is one of my favorite games to play. I'm going to hand the scent circle to one of my guests. And as I read this story, you guys are going to listen for the word Scentsy. And every time you hear the word Scentsy, you're going to pass that scent circle to the person next to you. So here we go. Orville Thompson discovered Scentsy at a home show in 2004 and brought some samples home. Orville and his wife, Heidi, were intrigued by the powerful emotions and memories that fragrances brought to the surface without the dangers of a burning candle. Orville and Heidi purchased Scentsy from its founders and relocated it to Meridian, Idaho, where it grew very rapidly. Scentsy experienced a 400% increase in each of its first 3 years of operation. In 2010, Scentsy was named a top consumer products company on the Inc. 500 list, and the number of independent Scentsy consultants topped 100,000. Scentsy consultants share the Scentsy experience throughout the United States and its territories, Canada, Mexico, Europe, Australia, and New Zealand. Authentic Scentsy bars contain highly scented wax made especially for authentic Scentsy warmers. They are wick-free, flame, soot, and smoke-free. Authentic Scentsy warmers melt wax using a low watt light bulb or a heating element. And on-off switch is conveniently located on the cord. Scentsy warmers also make excellent night lights. You can order Scentsy warmers and scented Scentsy bars at any Scentsy party. Better yet, when you schedule a Scentsy party in your home or take a Scentsy basket party to work, you can earn free Scentsy products and other generous host rewards. If you're interested in a flexible business opportunity and you like people and you love Scentsy, I'll be happy to talk to you after the party about becoming a Scentsy consultant. Now, enjoy the sensational party, the other Scentsy guests, your sensationally charming Scentsy host, and most importantly, authentic Scentsy products. Now, at the end of that story, whoever ends up with the scent circle is the winner. They get to take that scent circle home. So that's one way. That's a fun way that I have found to get the story out in a nutshell. And they always have a lot of fun doing it because they think they've heard Scentsy for the last time and they're wrong until the very end. All right, so my demo is very short and sweet. I want to go over the 3 different kinds of warmers that we have. We have warmers that use a light bulb. We have warmers that use a heating element, and we have our night lights. This one is featured on a stand, which is sold separately, but it comes with the base that plugs right into the wall. And the cool thing about the base is that you can twist it so that it'll fit any plug in your house. Couple of other highlights that I wanted to point out are our wall fan diffusers. This is one of our new Disney wall fan diffusers. It has a light in it, and it uses these fun Scentsy pods, which are mess-free, so they're safe to use in the kids' rooms. Another place you can use Scentsy pods is in our mini fan diffuser. This is one of my favorite things. It's great for the office. It's great for a cubicle. It's great for your car. Any place you have a USB port, you can plug this in. But if you don't have a plug, we have lots of unplugged products as well, including our brand new travel twist, which just has a felt pad on the inside, and you twist it as little or as much as you want to release the scent. One of my favorite gifts to give is a fragrance flower. These are great for any place you don't have a plug. Someone who maybe has never experienced Scentsy before, the fragrance flower is a great way to get them started. And who doesn't love a snuggly friend? Our Scentsy buddies were developed for our kids line, but I know plenty of grown-ups who like to have a snuggly Scentsy friend as well. And they all come with a free scent pack. Just a couple of other of my favorites are, hello, stay right there. He's not going to sit up. Okay. Car bars are another favorite product in the car. All of our fragrances come in scent circles, room sprays, and of course the Scentsy bar, which is sectioned into 8 cubes. You can use as many cubes as you like, but each dish has a number on it that tells you the optimum number for the best scent throw. All right, so that is my short little demo. And now I'm going to hand out all your catalogs. I use lap boards just like Jess showed you as well. It has a catalog, it has an order form, it has a little like it, love it list so people can jot down the things that they like, the scents that they like. And then I want to point out in the catalog, I want to show them the whiff box, and I want to talk about Scentsy Club. But I also want to go a little further into the catalog here and talk about our kids line, including the Buddy Clips and our Valley, the sheep who's going to stay in the catalog for the whole season. Our air purifier is a must-have for anybody with pets, especially kids, basically anybody who likes to breathe clean air. This is for you. It also uses our Scentsy pods. Diffusers are another great way, another Scentsy system. We have our premium diffusers, which come with gorgeous glass shades, and we have our deluxe diffuser, which is a little more economical, and a wide range of all natural oils. In addition to everything that you see here, we also have a full line of body products, laundry products, clean products, even products for your pets. In the very back of the catalog, you will find information about host rewards. This is what you're going to get when you host your own Send event. You're going to find information about how to start your own Scentsy journey and make money with some Scentsy. And then you're going to find our fragrance grid. This tells you every fragrance that we offer and what products they come in. And there's a handy dandy pullout in the back that has every warmer and product that we have. All right, so that is Scentsy in a nutshell. So if you came here thinking that you knew what Scentsy was, it might have changed a little bit since the last time you saw Scentsy. So that's all I have for you guys. It's time to shop. There's testers that I'm going to hand out. You guys can look through the catalog, and I'll be around if there's any questions. When you're ready to check out, just come see me. Thanks. And that's it. I didn't actually look at the time, but I think that took about 10 minutes because the rest of the time they're going to spend smelling and looking through the catalog and asking you questions. Another fun game that you can play, which I kind of forgot about because I'm nervous, but the text game is another one that I like to play. This is a great way to get people's contact information. It's as simple as just giving them your phone number. All right, everybody get out your phones, and I want you to put in this number, and I'm gonna give them my cell phone number, and then I want you to text me the name of somebody you think would love Scentsy. Now, I'm not asking for that person's contact information. I'm just asking them to text me a name. And when they send me the text, the first text that comes in, that person's going to get a prize. But the best thing about that is that I now have everybody's cell phone number at that party. So I have a way to follow up with them whether they've purchased tonight or not. So that's another little fun game. I don't like to do too many games. Those are kind of my two go-tos because they have a specific intent. With the Scentsy story, they have a lot of fun. That has never not ended up with everybody laughing their butts off and sort of fighting over the scent circle or what. And it doesn't have to be scent circle. It can be something written on a card, a discount. It can be whatever you want it to be, but something that's passed. And so I was a little nervous. I don't normally say that many times during a regular party presentation. So that's all I have for now, just a quick demo of what my party presentation looks like. And I hope that it helps some of you.
I love that. Thank you, Megan. Okay, so questions, throw them in the chat. I kind of tried to highlight some key points. And I just put this in the chat too. I love doing that text game, and I call it the file game because then I hand them a nail file from the Scentsy store. And then I tell them to file my name into your phone under the word Scentsy. And I always tell them to do Scentsy Hannah, because they may come back in like 6 months and be like, what was that girl's name? They don't remember, but they always remember Scentsy, right? Yeah. So I love that. Kelly loves how simple this is. You just made it look like everyone can do this too. So home parties are where it's at. Any questions that you guys have for Megan in the chat? And will you send me that game so I can add it to the recording?
Yes, I will. And that's an update. I had one. That's one I've been using for years. It's been updated and it's actually on the workstation. So I have a link that that I can send to you that you can put up.
Awesome. Even better.
Yeah.
Even better. Yep. Okay. Well, it doesn't look like we're getting any questions. But Amy says, yes, and I agree with this, that you highlighted the important products, you know, but you didn't have to like spend time going over every single one either too. So yeah. Love that.
Well, it would just take way too much time to go through every single one with as much as we offer now. So that's why I toyed with the idea of bringing the air purifier with me, but then I'm like, no, let's just keep it simple. If you kind of keep it to what people think they know and then show them, oh, there's all this other cool stuff that you don't know about yet. And if they really want to know, they're going to ask.
Yep. Yep. And just like Jess said last week, it looks from your display that you can carry that all in one trip.
Yep. Even with the table, I can carry it with one trip in one. If I have to bring the table, which I sometimes, I like to have a table rather than just like a counter somewhere, just because for me, that's more comfortable to have my own display set up. You don't have to have the table, or maybe the host has one, or wants to do something different. I just kind of go with kind of what they want. Most of the time they're looking to me to tell them what to do. So I like this table folds up and has a handle. So with the table and my bag of goodies, that's one trip from the car.
Yep. Cool. That's important. Okay. So Sarah, you're going to find last week's recording. We're actually going to put these 2 recordings in the same post this week. So look in your Superstar Directors page, either late tonight or early tomorrow. They will be there because we really want you to do Home Parties 101 and Home Parties 201. That was with Jess and with Megan too. So yay. And Kelly's like, yay, can't wait to do a home party. I know. So get out there and book those home parties. They're so much fun. So much fun. Megan, what's the biggest home party PRV that you can remember that you've ever had?
The biggest home party PRV that I had was almost 900. That was in November. That was a somebody who had, and I want to say she had 6 guests at the party. So that was just 6 guests at her party in November, and it was almost 900 PRV.
Wow. So, and I'm just laying this, I love statistics. So for that one night doing a home party, 900 PRV, you made at least a $225 paycheck from one home party. You guys, this is where it's at. That is like going to work at McDonald's for 3 weeks. Maybe, right? But this is one night, right? And besides the PRV, what do you remember getting from that home party as far as like contacts? Did you get any parties or any recruits from that?
I did get another party off of that, and the host herself is somebody that I've been talking to about joining for a while. She's not off the fence yet, but we're working on it. It's about time for her to have another party, so we're gonna explore that option a little bit more. But yeah, and with every home party, I always meet new people, and that's the best way. Other than events, which I do some events, but that's not where my jam is. I like small groups. I like the intimacy of a home party and actually getting to share this up close and personal with people. So I just like, you always meet new people, even if it's the host is somebody that you've known for a while. You don't know everybody they know, so you're always going to meet new people that way. Yep.
Okay, one last question for you. How are you booking new parties from your home parties?
I have done that a number of different ways. The best way that's worked for me is simply to ask if they talk when we're checking out and we're talking about how much fun this was. I always just kind of go, well, you can have this much fun with your friends too. And once this party gets, and I do try to touch on, I aim for 500. I can count on one hand the number of times the party hasn't hit 500 with a home party. And the reason for that used to be that was the threshold for free shipping, but that's the threshold where the host rewards bump up and start getting really good. So I always talk about how much a $500 party is going to get. You're going to get $75 in free credit and 3 half-price items. Plus, you get your host is going to get another half-price item when you host a party and she comes to it, because that's what I use the perpetual for. So just asking, but I have done I've done different the balloon game where you have people pop a balloon. I've done the little purse game where there's a little prize and, or, you know, you get host a party and here's your prize, that kind of thing. But honestly, just asking people and talking to them while we're doing the checkout process has been the most successful for me.
Yeah, love that. Love that. Okay, any other questions? Anybody else? Going once? Going twice? All right, everyone, give Megan a big round of applause. Thank you so much, Megan. We love you. Next week, we have Director Sam England with us, and she's going to be doing Home Parties 301. Guys, we are dialing into these home parties because we believe that the foundation of your business is home parties. And like Megan just told you, you could go and make $225 at somebody's house for 2 hours, having fun, probably having snacks, maybe drinking a glass of wine, but sharing the love of Scentsy. And that's where it's at too. So make sure you watched Jess from her recording last week, and then we'll see you tomorrow night on Ascend Lounge. And you'll get the recording from this too. Make sure you send it out to your team too. We want to be sharing about home parties. And then we'll see you next week for Home Parties 301. All right. Have a great night, everyone. We'll see you later. Thanks again, Megan.
Thank you.